Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 327th edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, as we speak, the market across the globe are in red. And I'll tell you as a result of different factors in different domains that this market are reacting to these factors. And you can start from here looking at what is happening on NGS. Well, I think that NGS yesterday it closed on what we call a pattern formation, who tells you that market is likely to pull back. And as a result, also what is going on in the country today. Today is the judgment day for the presidential petition, and Nigerians or investors are likely to see the outcome. We're seeing a slowdown in the market, and also coupled with that, also today is what we call treasury bill primary market option to see where the rate is going. Don't forget that yield is very, very important in any market because we do it drive what we call a circular flow of funds moving from one instrument to other. That is why all eyes on this treasury bill option to see the rate or the yield at the end of the day. These are factors that's also making our market we have seen impressive banking numbers that have hit the market, but all eyes are seeing many want to put our Access Bank, UBA, and what and GT code. All eyes, and then they were expecting in the insurance sector to see that of master the 23 dividend, and also Cheese, which is a protected home market insurance, also to release their what their entry dividend for half year. These are the numbers the market are looking for. From what I've seen before now, that market from other financial, especially the banking sector, we have seen impressive performance as a result of what the high interest rate that banks have enjoyed, and also the recent government policies that have also kind of FS gain that have also posted in their numbers. Also, which also have supported a growth we have seen in those that came with their word payout. We saw GTB paying us 50 kobo as a or announcing 50 kobo as entry dividend. That out of Fidelity 25 kobo against their 10 kobo the previous year. You can see these are factors that is driving my book. Market pulling back, for me, it's an opportunity for you to buy, especially if you see a slowdown in the banking sector. Don't panic, it's an opportunity for buy. But let's go back to what to the international market. Today I'm starting from our market. Normally I start from the mature market, but today I want to start because I know that all eyes on the market because the market is quiet. I'll tell you flat as we speak now. That's why I said let me start from market. I tell you why the market is flat is what I just mentioned now. If you look at what is happening in the mature economy, what is that a mixed market and also market looking in the world in the south direction. Asia market as we speak now, stocks there are looking down as a result of what concern over the slowdown in China economy. This has continued to linger even when there are some measures the government are taking in terms of stimulus to stimulate demand in China as a result of what the bad business in their property market. That property has a lot of influence in the economy. That is what's slowing down in Asia market. But in Asia, we are seeing that Japan, while others Asia market are looking at sort of in rising inflation in that environment too. But Japan is standing out. We are seeing that stocks in Japan are looking up as a lot of what Japan central bank continue to kind of cut rate. They are doing on what we call rate easing, while others are doing rate tightening across the globe. That also supported Japan. This morning, as soon as Japan stocks are looking up, while others in that domain are still very, very much in red. It tells you that policy around any economy has a way of also impacting their economy. For me, it's a good one for Japan. And those who are playing market in Japan, you don't need to panic at all because we are seeing some improvement in that stock. And also the earnings that came in that environment and also big names in terms of tech also supported the Japan market. For me, it's a good one. Let's also keep our eyes also. If you compare to Europe, look at Europe market and speak now. All the macroeconomic data that came from Europe are really giving concern for those playing that market. But we believe that the next policy meeting that comes out of interest adjustment, we expect to see that the central bank there, ECB, will also do justice to that. But I believe that this September, we expect to see a pause in most of them. But as a result of what is happening in international market, when it comes to crude oil price have crossed $90 yesterday. They tried to pull back, but that is a sign that it's going to affect prices of commodity. When you see price of crude hitting 19 naira, it tells that inflation might resurface across the globe, and that will put most of the central banks in their tone because this called inflation has the way of putting pressure in the economy. And when you are increasing your interest rate to check inflation, automatically you are tightening the economy. These are the things that become a concern for many market players. You can see that today, not only Nigeria, people are looking at what is happening across the globe to see where is the direction, because once you see oil price above 90, it's called for what serious concern. And this has a lot of what Saudi Arabia and Russia further cutting their output, and that has put the global economy in terms of oil price high. But I believe that as people purchasing power is also weakening because demand is weak, We might see crude oil also pulling back with time. But as investor, put all this in what in your plan. That's why I said you must understand what is happening in your domain. Any market you are playing, even though you're doing your technical analysis, you're looking at your work, your sentiment. It's key to understand what is happening immediately in my environment because it has the way of what driving sentiment or attitude or psychology of people in that market. That's why you must understand what is happening there. That is for Europe. But if you look at what is happening also in US market, for me, US market also is flat and also slowing down again. One thing to look at in US market that all eyes are seeing what will be the Fed decision. If oil price have crossed what has crossed $90, like I mentioned, it's going to impact on inflation. Will they going to pause in this their next September policy policy makers meeting? That is what is concerned there. But I believe that in US, all kinds of what we Fed be doing. And also, don't forget that this internet company that is also kind of unveiling some what we call artificial intelligence in their IT and also in the network of what getting to know to chop tack. This is what they call it. For that also is another way to boost their business. Don't forget that recently we have seen the tech companies with coming up with what is intelligent, artificial intelligence. That is another way we are going. How far we're going to impact the bottom line of these tech companies? It's very, very important that we note that so that you as a trader investor should know the area. You should know, like I said, sector rotation will continue in any market because sector that are giving you insight what's going to happen. That is why you want to king. You want to because every investment is what against the future. The early you position in those companies on those sector, the better. Today we're all seeing that my first sector in the economy here down in Nigeria. We have seen how policy of government have put most of these companies in that mess as sort of numbers. But I tell you, once you get our policy right in terms of FS, I tell you anywhere in the world, the most sector that drive economic growth was manufacturing and service. Then we're seeing that service are doing well now. That means we're lacking manufacturing in this economy. I believe that once we to get our policy right now, it's the work of the Ministry of Finance and CBN, fiscal money to come together and make sure that this manufacturing sector are giving due attention. Make sure that we have a stable FS rate, even to attract foreign investor, either direct or what or portfolio. Because I tell you, any economy where there is no stable FS market, you can't see what foreign. No matter what you preach, like can carry our interest rate or what we call MPR to what to 20. If they are not becoming because also looking at the security environment in Nigeria, that means for you to make the economy grow, you need to work, encourage the local production by bringing your interest rate so they have access to cheap funds. Because if you are using an interest rate to entice the foreigners, they're not ready to come. That's why you see our interest rate have been moving. Why in Japan? They're going to bring them because they know and Japan is only first economy. I've said it in the class if you remember that to hit 6% GDP after COVID-19. No other country around the world have hit that GDP. That means even Japan, even China that will say the economy is expanding, even US, it tells you that that's what they are doing right. If Japan do not follow them in hiking rate, then Japan is the first country to hit that 6% in last second quarter in GDP. It tells that it's working for them. We might not say because we are in Nigeria, the simple economy said when there is liquidity in the system, you increase the rate to mop with that. What are you mopping? Why people have not access to cheap funds? We're going to hack our rate. I think this is the time I believe that the new Minister of Finance and the CPA, I think CPN should sit down and fashion what will drive the economy. Because if we really want to create job for the youth, we must have access to funds so that these companies that are closing down will also be expanding to what employ more people. That is for Nigeria. But I believe that also in US, this is evergreen property issue that is also a problem. But we are seeing that there is in the midst of stimulus hook from China, we must see a turnaround there. And also we expect to see US service data like we have seen China, the service sector activities, all eyes are on US service sector activities to also aid or guide us to see if the Fed will continue with their work, with their rate tightening, and also whether they also pause at the what they coming their policy meeting. Like I said earlier, that oil price pulling back is a plus, but if it bounce back again, it's going to threaten what policy makers decision because I tell you anywhere in the world, I think the major driver of price is what is oil because any hit up we are doing either in factory, in industrial good is is far of what oil. That means if there is high price, that will also go away of the way of what passing this price to consumer and prices will remain up. For me, I believe that this is what investors should be looking at. If you look at other African markets, participating misposition right away. Don't forget that Africa is having a lot of challenges right now, and in terms of policy instability in some economy. But I believe that Nigeria, for us, what was meant that it's just a quiet market for us to see the outcome of what of two major things: the T-bill, the treasury bill, primary market option, and also the outcome of what of the presidential tribunal decision that will be taken today. This also shape the market. I'll tell you if they get it right today, and that also allows the market to move forward. But let's all eyes on the market. But I believe that we are there already. For those that understand the market, it's time for you to start targeting sectors and industry that has potential, and also companies, even though their prices are low, but we are seeing that their business model will support a rebound in their price. Instead of the right shall have put that in, of course, short trader, medium and long term. It is your investment objective to guide you where you put your money right away as a trader. But I believe that our market is evolving, and at the same time it's creating value for what, for investors. You need to also be designing investors that you can also take part of this value than always nursing losses because you don't have goal. Now go back and have the words, have your goal, have your plan, and trade your plan. And trade your plan, I'll tell you, your losing chances will be reduced while you're gaining, chances also will increase. That is why this class is on, and also other will do, whether the master class, the Q&A on Saturday, is for us to educate people on how to make informed decision when it comes to what equity investment. There are people that are following bad background or following their friends. Your friend might have potential, but you don't, because it's buying UBA, you are buying UBA. You don't know why your friend is buying UBA. Everybody has different. Oh, your friend is buying NACO, don't know why he's buying NACO. He's just selling NACO, don't know why he's selling NACO. He's also buying Zenith Bank, don't know why he's buying. You must have both on the source of your fund and how long you want to stay in the market. These are things you need to know before you jump into any position in the market. Yet, if you look at what is happening here down in the market, I want to look at what is the position of our market right now. Because I tell you, it is that happening in the market will go a long way to tell us exactly what we are doing in the market. If not, we will just be as if we are guessing the market. This morning we are seeing a price adjustment for what, for university press, for the dividend of what, of their 15 kobo they announced earlier. Prices are adjusted today, and also markets also looking up toward to this number that we're expecting from UBA and others to come. When they hit the market, they might also have a way of also shaping the market, that we will understand where the market is also going at this particular time. It's good that all these things is taken note so that you and I will know why we are in this market. Once you know why we are in the market, and even when the market is going the other way, because you have a goal, and that will help you to see. And also, one people understand that if you don't understand the stock, the business model behind the price, the earnings of company we are seeing, that means the sustainability of that earnings you might be doubting. But if you understand the business and the cycle and where they make money and where the numbers is going, it helps you also to know whether to to wait. Even when we are seeing a kind of an up and down oscillating price, you don't jump out because of fear, because you understand the business model of that company, and that also help you to make what informed decision. Right away, our market is doing 68,286.24. Our market is slightly down by 48.44 point, pretend about 0.08, which I can say 0.1, but 0.08 as to speak now. For me, it's not a total bad market. Market is waiting to see what's going to happen, especially the outcome of what, of the presidential tribunal ruling today. That is going to be also what will be the outcome of what the PTP decision, whether rate will be adjusted. Last time I told you it was at 13.97. If there's any pullback to 12 today, you can see that fund will leave the physical. Already you can see that the the bond market have been bearish all this while because of what, rising inflation. Then if also we see today a pullback in that TP market, knowing that it's only equity space, you can see easily edge against inflation. One, a day stock can get 10%. Not only that, companies that posted good earnings, most of them have doubled their earnings more than what is inflation rate. That means if they continue that at the end of the year, their price might likely be above to what, to support their price. That means the equity market remains the easiest place also where you can avoid edge against it. But not all stocks on the exchange will give you that. Most companies, that is their service that determine for the kind of product that even when they adjust the price of their product, there will still be demand. That is where you can put your money. That means people that are buying into NASCOM today or Dangote Group, they know why they're buying, because you know that NASCOM has tomato paste, which you know that even when tomato go up and down, even if they increase their price, there is still what, demand for it. Don't feel that salt is very, very important, which I always say. No, also sugar is industrial use for both a lot of things. These are things that people are looking at. Also look at the service sectors. You need their service sector. They don't import a lot of things that will also go into what, to their cost of sale compared to what the manufacturer did will do. That's also the effects have affected them. Most of them also that have kind of loan, international loan or from their parents' company, also affected them. But for those service sectors that every day you should start positioning, and also the companies that even if they are manufacturing that has some product that even when they hit their price, demand will be there. But don't forget that also because of the purchasing power of Nigerians are also low, there will also be substitute. Which company that there is no close substitute for their product? This I think also be looking at. I tell you, there are some companies that they are big names, but there are some companies also doing similar product at a cheaper price. We call them cottage industries compared with what those are listed company. You must know if a company product is what you can see elsewhere, to affect that company earnings and also say you must understand the company you are investing is very, very important. When you're okay, if you look at the market break as we speak now, we're seeing 18 losers in the market, just about 16 gainers as we speak now. But out of that 18 losers, I want to look at the top 5 losers right away before we continue with our live chat. Yes, we are seeing that the leakage assurance is leading the loser chart now, followed by MC Nico. You can see that UPDC also in that category, and Guinea Insurance and Cost and the Cornerstone Insurance. These are the losers. These are penny stock, and I'm not surprised that they are taking profit now because they have rallied before now. Don't forget that I tell you that profit taking is part of market dynamics. When people see the market is going down, the market is not going down. People that bought lower are selling. The group of product go. That is why anywhere after entering stock have that acknowledge that there is what we call trying to buy and trying to sell. And when you see market pulling back, if what attracted you has started disintegrating, that's where you can run. But if what attracted you are still intact and there's still posted for the company, you know why we are there. But don't feel that because of you want to jump out, you should know why you are in the stock. And they should know that and also what is your time frame. Are you a long-term investor or what a short-term investor? Any day, anytime, any market you are trading, either in US, in UK, in Asia, in Japan, in China, there's probably what we call profit taking activities. It will all because everybody is in the market want to make profit, and that's why every investment is what they against the future. And when you get that profit, you're about to take your profit from your work, from your portfolio, so that you will not send any bad signal because what people are taking profit is part of the market. Yes, out of the 16 gainers, the top right away is Coverton. Coverton is leading the pack now with almost a 9.8% right away. We're seeing Owando, extending the gain we had yesterday after the news of acquiring 100% of Ajip asset. You can see that market is still reacting to that information. Then you can see that also Omatech has sustained even from 33 kobo to almost 60 kobo. And for me, I will tell you that penny stocks are very, very dicey and at the same time very, very volatile. If you have entered this stock, don't be greedy. 100% are only at 30 kobo, 32 kobo. What are you waiting? Tomorrow you start coming down again for like 1 week again or for 5 days. You'll be complaining. I bought what's it called? Omatech at what at 60 kobo is coming down. It's because we entered at the wrong time. That's why I say timing is part of the market. When I say that in a technical analysis, once you know price action, the right time to buy, and also momentum behind it, that's for life. And also look at different time frame. It will help you to know exactly what to do. Yeah, the next on the gainer start is still what ABC Transport. When ABC Transport have gone to what 1 naira 23 kobo, I will tell you this one is magic. And this is a story that just pay just a kobo, 1 kobo as a 1 kobo dividend. You can see, and also don't forget that with the cost of fuel and also road is bad. I don't know how they're making money, but if you are buying a sense of fundamental, fine. But I tell you, technical analysis is looking good for this stuff. But you need to know what fundamental is saying so that they won't dump on you. But yes, also we are seeing the university press also among the gainers. That's why this stock I've just said this morning for dividend dividend they paid, but still the price is still has rebounded. I tell you that when there's fresh momentum in the market or sentiment for particular stock for the market, and this is what I was just there this morning that regain that price we took away from the price. Then that people also falling in love and also for the stock, but be guided with your investment objective. Don't just follow bandwagon. If in terms of activities and volume, Omando is leading the pack this morning at 7 naira 35 kobo that traded 77.27 million shares this morning. Owando is becoming the toast of the market because of this news, but know why we are entering Owando as a trader or investor. UBA is also back to 15 naira 20 kobo at this hour, traded 15.4 million shares as we speak. Also, we can see Transcorp also slightly below 7 naira 6 naira 70 kobo that traded also 9.13 million shares as we speak, and the GT code tried to stabilize at 38 after testing 40.41. It pulled back as profit taking, but I tell you that towards the markdown of this 50 kobo dividend might still rebound. But if you are digitable, if you are retiree, know why we are there. If you are a trader, know why we are there. If you are a long-term investor, know why we are there. For those in GT code at this price, you can take your dividend. But for you want to move to other opportunity, nothing stable to take profit here and move to the next stock to look at what is happening at that position. Then the last one here is what is Comatech at 60 kobo, traded also 7.26 million shares. You can see that the volume in the market is relatively low until see at the end of the day. But this hour, the highest traded volume now is about 77.27 is from Owando. This is the state of the market. Quick one, we'll go back to our chart to see what is our chart saying right away, because it's very, very important. I tell that the market is quiet, But if you look at the chart here, you can see that the market is starting making what we call a higher high. But right away now, you can see after forming the candlestick formation, I told you that it's what we call a top reversal pattern was yesterday. This one, you can see that the market is flat right away now. To reflect, that's why I say if you're a good technician or know how to understand this chart, once you see all this kind of candlestick, it tells you, it speaks to you what is about to happen, because it is the psychology of the people, the sentiment of that the candle represents. When you see it up, you see green, there's a positive sentiment. If it's coming down red, that's also negative sentiment. You can also look at where is it coming from. Is it at the peak that you are seeing such a reversal sentiment? Is it also at the bottom? Because this candlestick give you a lot of sign. The what we call hammer. Hammer, when you see hammer, when the market is going down, tells that it's about to go to, that means it's trying to resist what decline. Then if you see the hammer also, what we call inverse hammer on what in the uptrend, which we saw yesterday, even when market closed marginally, high, but you saw that it's already on it. That also tell you that also people are taking profit. But they want to see what will happen now, especially as the outcome of the tribunal will come today, and at the end of also the TP. That will give you. But I see that market is still very flat right away now. I tell you, market is quiet, relatively quiet, waiting for the outcome of what two major events, the TP market and also the political environment, which is what the tribunal issue. But there's no cause for alarm. Market is still making a trading at above 68,000, heading for what? Heading for 70. I tell you today that 70 was tested in 1984, but now we're about there. Once we create the market has entered internal order. But I told you earlier that from 1998 today, that was having data of the market. But from research, we have seen that 1984 was tested 70. Then another, but with data was saying that this is the all-time high with data. But we look back to see then, we can also, but let's wait to see as it's heading to also that 70. Already market remains strong, and above the T line, above 50 days moving average at this 68,200, and there's something this hour. For me, there's no cause for alarm. But what matters is that what will be the next level at this point. Yeah, quickly let's call up our indicators as usual to see what the market is doing, so it gives you more information, and also look at our different time frame, and that will help you to know what you do right away in the market. Look at our MACD. MACD, even though it's a lagging indicator, it's also telling us that the market is still strong. Looking at MACD, or we want to call other indicator, we call also our money flow here. You can see that the money flow is still looking up right now. Money flow has gone to almost 81.61 points as we speak now. That fund, compared to what we saw yesterday, fund entered the market again this morning. Even when the market that says that people are taking advantage of prices, even when trying to pull back, the pullback has not been sharp to say yes, it's a common pullback, but we are seeing that people are taking profit while people are buying. I call it a mixture trend in the market, or mixed trend. People try to go take position, try to profit, depend on your investment objective. It's not time to panic at all if you are in this market. Then finally, we'll call up our T line, which is our day moving exponential. I tell you that act as support and resistance in your chart, especially when you're looking at your price action or index action. You tell you whether the market is weak or strong. Once you're able to apply this, you are good to go. In any market you are trading on any time frame. Look at this time frame now. This is almost a day time frame we are looking at now. Market is still above the T line, very strong, and your MACD is positive, and money flow, as I said, is looking up sharply to read around what 86.61. For me, it's a good one. But quickly look at what the market doing in 15 minutes chart. But this is a live class. 15 minutes chart, let's what the market is telling us is position of the market. On the position of the market, it's still also flat on the T line. It has not broken T line down. But you can see that looking at MACD, the market is still bearish, and the money flow is looking down on that 15 minute chart. Then now quickly look at what is the 1 hour chart telling us about the market. Look at this 1 hour chart now. Look, I'm looking at the index itself, not individual stock. It's still above the T line. For me, it's a share of market, but at this point, I see that there's what we call a bearish divergence already on MACD. That the market is already coming down, and this blue line almost crossing the red one. Now, once it confirms a cross down, it's confirmed a bullish a bearish MACD. But money flow on 15 minute is still looking up. You can see that after coming like move up sharply again, for you to see that fund is still entering the market, for it to be reading 78, 79.30, tells you that there is still fund entering this market right away. For me, there's no cause for alarm in this market, but rather invest with caution. Know where to take profit. Don't be greedy at all. On 5 minute chart, you can see here 5 minutes chart all this way. That been it just slightly come below the T line. Now you can see here is flat on the T line now, and money flow is looking down, and MACD is still marginally, let me just say, in between, a bit to cross to become more bullish or bearish right away. These are the things we should also consider when you must look at the time frame that you are using to confirm exactly what is happening in the market. Once you're able to do that, you are good to go. Yes, for me, we would like to quickly look at some charts for us to before we call it a day. Look at the stock, the chart of Transcorp right now. Transcorp, look at Transcorp. Look at Transcorp, what is happening in Transcorp right away. Transcorp on a 5 minute chart, you can see that it's going up and down here, but it's looking down here slightly, but it's still no, it's still bullish on MACD on 5 minute chart, but you can see that it's still slightly trading above the T line here. You can see it up here, not here down, up here because this 5 minute chart. But quickly look at the 15 minute chart for Transcorp, give us a clearer information also and where the market is going to for here. You can see that the stock is sharply above the T line. This 15 minute, you can see it here. You can see that it's like a bullish engulfing after the red one, after the green one. You can see it here. Sharp one, MACD is bullish here. You can see it here, and you can see also money flow is not showing at this point. You can see. But quick look at what is the 1 hour chart telling us on Transcorp. On Transcorp in 1 hour chart, we are seeing also it has crossed the T line already. This is a 1 hour chart. You can see this sharp extension in the last 2 hours. The price is going up. And you can see that MACD is accelerating. Once the blue one crossed the red one, that is of this 1 hour, but money flow is looking down below 50 on Transcorp. Let's quickly look at a day chart before we go to Owando. We want to look at what is happening for Transcorp. We see that there is sell pressure right away because of profit taking. I can see it has put that to this level. For this morning, you can see that it's trying to rebound. This is about like 2-3 days we have seen the after touching almost 77 naira 71 that it has come down. You can see that it has come down, but right now you can see that it's trying to pull up. That's why it's trading around the 6 naira 89 right away now. 6 naira 80, 6 naira 89 kobo. That is almost getting to another 7 naira again. But you can see that MACD is still accelerating down. You can see that it's still descending now. MACD is still very tight that there is pressure on this pressure you are seeing here, but still bullish until it cross this signal line down. That is the signal of a bear, but now it's still strong. But we're already seeing the histogram is coming down. You have to watch very well. But if you look at your money flow, still flat. Funds is still entering this stock. We have to play with caution. I tell you that as until you cross the T line down, that's where you see there is fear. But now you are good to go with the Transcorp. If you are there, you can still take your position in the Transcorp. Let's look at what is happening in Owando that have turned the toast of the investor. 2 days after the news. Let's look at what is happening in this Transcorp. You can see that this morning you can see a breakout here on a day chart. You can see where it is now on a good volume again. You can see that volume was seen now is higher than what we saw yesterday. But and also money flow has gone up, but now it is flat. It's trending now, and MACD is positive for what on a daily chart. But look at 15 minute chart for this stock to tell us what is happening properly. On 15 minute chart, is still also we're seeing money flow coming down briefly to see weight, and also MACD giving a sign of weakness already in MACD. You can see that's why MACD is a lagging indicator top. You can see that yes, there's a sign of weakness in MACD, and money flow, the price action is still above the T line on 15 minute chart. But let's look at what is 1 hour chart telling us on Owando. They give us a clear information here. On a 1 hour chart, you can see that yes, there's strength in the stock. You can see where it's going now. It's still going up because there's a gap up already. You can see where the stock is going. You can see here this gap up what to consider. And let's watch and see how it's going to finish today. But already it's reading almost at 99.93 in terms of money flow. That means there's fund entering the stock as we speak. But in all, need to trade Owando with caution. Don't be greedy. For those that are entering now, know why we are entering, and let's see how more information. It's a company that have not given us any results for all this while, but the momentum we are seeing is positive, and I'll tell you sentiment any day provide fund. When there's positive sentiment for a stock, fund will start coming from somewhere to that's why liquidity is very, very key. You can see that money flow is trading almost 93.31 on a daily time frame. You can see it here, and we see volume is also above average traded volume. Say that there's something happening in the stock. Yet the final stock for the day because of our time. Let's look at what is happening in NACO. NACO is this selling pressure we're seeing. Is it time for you to buy? Is it time for you to sell? You need to know. But let's look at the chart. What the chart will tell us about NACO right away. That will guide you and guide what to do with our position. Then it's time to jump into this stock right away. Yet if you look at NACO on the daily chart, you can see that the sell pressure now Look at it here. After testing the peak of almost no 28 naira, since then I've been coming down. Profit takers hit the stock, and for me, it depends on your investment objective. What are you seeing in the stock? If you have made profit, if you have entered at this point, you can look at where my cursor is now, and here nothing stops you for taking your profit. If you want to jump in now, but watch that this stock is already looking towards what the T line. Once you cross the T line, now it becomes for me that to play with caution. Even at this point that's coming down, you have to wait to confirm a rebound before you can jump into what into the stock. If you look at MACD is very bullish. You can see that you just seen a little pullback now in the MACD, but still bullish, very strong. And money flow reading 87.12 is high. I told you that once the money flow is above 50, now we're reading almost 87. It's still that fund is still entering the stock, and that's why I say it depends on your investment objective what to do with this particular stock. But let's look at what is stock doing in 15 minutes, 5 minute chart for NACO. NACO in 5 minute chart is already bearish. You can see that the fund is not almost below 20, below 14. For me, you have to also watch very well. But look at the stock in 15 minutes chart again, because this is a daily chart we're looking at. We're not looking at the weekly chart. This is today market. Want to see what is happening on a 15-minute chart. Is still trading below the wall, below the T line. That is the stock is struggling right now. And MACD has confirmed what a bearish situation. And money flow is looking down gradually again down. For final look at what is happening on the 1 hour chart for what for NACO. You can see that the stock have been beating and battered here. You can see it here. No red. People are taking profit. Try to rebound, still they push it down. But it's forming also what we call a double a double bottom here. Will it sustain? Or it's going to break out. If you break this down, that means it's going to go on the 1 hour chart I'm looking now. Forming a double bottom here and here. Is it going to sustain? If it sustain, good news, it might bounce back. But if you break out, it will need also to come down as we speak. That means we need to also play with caution in this stock right away. But you can see that MACD is also bearish. Looking at where it is now, it's also below the signal line, so to speak. And while money flow is also slightly above 50, but looking down to hit the 57. We need to play this stock with caution. Watch what you are doing, and don't be greedy. If you want to take your profit, go ahead. If you want to jump to position, watch to confirm a reversal. That I tell you, once you cross the T line up, it tell you what to do. For that, we'll be drawing the curtain for the class today. I will say thank you for your time. See you tomorrow again. Also, don't forget, for those that are taking advantage of the discount for the master class, it remains 20% for those that will pay on or before 21st of the stock. For those that are member of World, the premier group will pay enjoy 20% discount. For those that are not member, you still enjoy World 5% discount to pay on or before 21st of September. On this note, I'll say thank you and see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.